experiment, you have to start Proteus 8.11. Go to the file. Now here you have to go to the simulations. Yeah, don't have to go to the new projects. Close it. So go to the simulations. There are some open already existing projects. Choose for Raspberry Pi if you can find it there.
Sir, in the pop-up box here, I think that's the help section.
Open projects somewhere.
Okay.
Let me just check. Can you close this menu? Go to the file, open example project ऐसे कुछ होगा. Open sample, last option. No, in the Okay, here you go to the last category. I guess it's Raspberry Pi somewhere. No, in the top, not in subcategory. Yeah, choose Raspberry Pi. Okay, your battery is running low. Now you have to choose something with. No, we don't want only LCD. We want TFT. Can you go back to the, close this and go back to the project manager? Yeah, open sample project. Yeah, we look for TFT. Yeah, with camera.
There are two, TFT with camera and with camera.
Yeah, go ahead. So this is the experiment. If you run this, you should see some basic output popping up. Just run the simulation. Okay, some black screen will appear, something like that. Now we have to display a picture of yours onto this. Okay, you are getting some error. So instead of this Proteus logo, we have to display your picture. Okay, that is the task here. Now you stop simulating this firstly. Okay, now double click on your Raspberry Pi. Okay, here they have a program file. Yeah. So if you just try to open that program file, click open. So it has taken you to the debug, which is the Python source for this. Okay. Click cancel. Now we need to have a edit firmware somewhere. Click on edit firmware. Okay, so this is how you do a programming in the Raspberry Pi. Something very similar to the Arduino you have set up, where you are setting up the your image lab center logo.png, and then there is a loop which is displaying the continuously that image. Okay, so now we have to replace this lab center logo png with your picture. So here look for the resource files. Can you click on the resource files? Okay, so there must be some lab center logo.png. Double click on that. Yeah. Can you open it in Paint instead of? Can you right click and is there any option of opening it in Paint?
No, so there isn't option any open with. There is the options that will display it again.
Okay, so then double click on it. Let us try to edit whatever software you have. Okay, this is what software? Photos. Now can you find
Paint as the default one? Yeah, go on.
Can you find the location of this file now? Right click and go to properties, I guess. Is there any option to give a location of this file? I think if you click save as, it will give.
That.
Okay, now you click on that folder path. And you come to that. Right click on Lab Center logo and go to its properties. Okay, so now go to the details. Yeah. So this file is 720 cross 720 dimensions. That's what we are looking for. Okay. Yeah, you can close that. Say okay. Now to display your image properly, it's better that you have a resolution which is matching to the screen. Okay. So yeah, go on to that folder path itself. We have to replace it. This, yeah. Now, do you have any pictures of yours?
Could download a 720 by 720 image from Google, so we'll get the
Nah,
perfect resolution.
yeah, I know, but this resolution is not 720 cross 720. If you see this image when you run in Proteus, it is getting squeezed.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to find the correct resolution, and that is the task here.
Okay.
So now what you can do is, and also we need your own picture. That is another thing. So you don't have to download any picture from Google. You have to display your photograph onto this TFT.
Okay.
So if you have any picture of your, you can just open.
Yeah. We could use this one. I
Yeah,
have one random.
just double click. Can you copy this?
Yeah. Okay. Should I
Uh,
paste it over here?
okay, so now we have to maintain the Lab Center PNG as it is. So right click on Lab Center logo.png file. Right click and there will be an option called edit with paint. I don't know. We have installed some themes, so open with paint. Yeah.
It's Windows 11, so that's the reason all of these are different.
Okay, okay. So now
Yeah. So
you
now,
paste your picture onto this.
okay.
Will it allow you to paste like that?
Let's see. There is no right-click menu, so I don't think so. And the
Control
clipboard
V.
is also.
Okay, so you do one thing. You open your picture also in this paint only.
Okay.
Right click, open with paint. Okay, Control
Yeah.
C, Control A, Control C.
Okay.
And now you go to the original Lab Center logo, Control V. Now don't click anywhere, just if you find any resize box, click on that.
Yeah, there is a
Windows
resize
11
box
has a
down the corner.
different paint, I guess. Or can you manually resize it and match it to one of the dimensions?
Okay. There is a pre-resize box, so I think the photo will be distorted
Okay.
because
At least try to bring that in center. That's okay.
something like this.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now you click on file and save. Click and file and save. That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
now your job is done. Now you can go back to the Proteus and we should see Lui's photograph into the, yeah, click on schematic capture and run the simulation. So this is how this experiment is to be done. Now this is not proper because you know what is the problem. Aspect ratio is not correct and also it got flipped by 90 degree. So in the coding you saw there was a command flip 90 degree. If you make that flip 0 degree, it will be straight. And the second thing is now you have to match the aspect ratio. That is one of the dimensions should be exactly 720. The other should be as per the aspect ratio of the picture. Okay. So that's it. This is a very small experiment. You have to take a print screen when you see your proper picture into this LCD box. And in exam, they will provide you with certain picture that you have to replace and show it onto your TFT block. If that part is kept, because it requires a crack version. So we are not sure we will keep this part in your exam also. But part 1 will be there where we install a Raspberry Pi OS. So with that, we will stop recording and thanks, Luai.
Sure, sir.